Hello and welcome to Post Selection. In this channel we talk about fun things in life and the reason why I choose them. Well, today as you can see here that I'm on the road. I'm here right now in Zermatt, okay, in Switzerland. Well, I'm here during my summer vacation, and as a fragrance lover, of course I have to bring some fragrances with me. And today, well, I am grateful that the brand Odyssey, which is a niche brand from Thailand, has reached out and sent me the samples. So what I have here is a small vials from the brand, and of course the brand Odyssey, from the name you can tell that Odyssey means traveling, right? And since I'm on the road, I'm traveling right now, and especially right now it's summer, so I have quite a delightful experience when I tried all these fragrances during my summer vacation. Well, let's talk about, well, in fact, I have already tried it as and give the impression and my description in the Thai version earlier. So today I'm just going to give you a brief information about the fragrance in English. First, well, the brand Odyssey is, like I said, is a niche brand from Thailand, and the owner is Kun Anansit or Kun Si. Okay, and we are quite a good friend, and I like the idea about how he come up with the stories and how he get inspired to build, to formulate, to create each fragrances. And well, the first one that I'm going to talk about is called Once in a While. Of course, it fits to the natural ambience that I'm in right now. And Once in a While is a fragrance which has the top of bergamot, but it has other things, okay, like it has some woodsy notes, it has spice and some aromatic components. And I would say that this is very good one for a summer day, a hot summer day. So if you are, I would say, masculine, or if you are into masculine kind of fragrance, I think this one is a very good choice. Once in a While. It has green, it has woodsy, aromatic, it has bergamot, which is the component that gives life. It lifts up in hot summer day. And the second one, which is also another good choice for hot summer day, is this one, Sunkissed Bliss. Of course, Sunkissed. This is something that performs extremely well in a hot day, because this one has citrus, all kinds of citruses that you can think of, but the main character is yuzu. So this one is citrus, yuzu, fruity, tart. It is fruity in a way that it's not cloying. So if you like citrus, I would say that this one is a very unique, and it performs very well in a hot summer day. But you might have to overspray a little bit. Like you can see here, these have been used just in a day. So probably I use 20 something spray, but of course, I'm a heavy sprayer, and I would like to have fragrance all day. At least I should be able to smell the fragrance all day long. And Sunkissed Bliss gives me maybe 4 to 5 hours of longevity, but that means I have to reapply during the day. So this is the result. I'm quite happy about it, because when it's hot outside, you don't want to put too much heavy stuff on yourself. Go light, but then it should be refreshing and give you a happy feeling, So the next one is Boundless Voyages. Boundless, that means no boundary. You can travel without boundary. Just like here, I'm here in Europe, and once you get a Schengen visa, you can pretty much travel around many countries here without having to go through the immigration every time you cross the border, which is very convenient. And right here, well, in Zermatt, I have to come here with my family, so we have rented a car, and it fits quite well, you know, when a car seat is covered with leather, and this gives me a nice luxurious leather seat in the car. And not only the leather that I get from this Boundless Voyages, but I also get violet leaves, some green, you know, if you like herbal green, violet leaves, cassis, what else, some fruity notes, and I get some floral as well here. Well, I would say that this one is unisex, but leaning toward masculine. So that was third one. The fourth one that I'm going to talk about is this one, Solus Resurgence. Solus Resurgence. This one, it has incense, it has myrrh. So I would say that it gives a warm, cozy kind of feeling, and it reminds me of the feeling that when I go to a church, you know, when I visit a church here in Europe. Nice, calm, peaceful, warm, cozy, but I doubt it if I can spray it. Like here you can see that I applied a few sprays, and this gives me already like a few hours of enjoyment in a cold morning. Okay, I mean in a chilly day, you know, right now in Europe, in the morning it's about between 10 to 15 degrees Celsius, but then in the afternoon it can go up above 35 degrees Celsius, which is very hot. So it's not easy to pick, especially that I do not live here, so I have to play around, and I hope it works out. So, and especially when I travel here, I travel with my parents. They are old, okay, quite old, and they are quite sensitive to strong fragrances. So that's why I have to think carefully which fragrance I should apply, and you know, especially the weather is not what I'm used to, so I do not want to overkill it. So this is how I would go around with this. So anyway, that was Solus Resurgence. So if you like something like powdery, myrrh, incense, that gives you calming effects, this is a good choice. I have two more. Okay, I have two more. The fifth one is Forbidden Rendezvous. This one, if I remember correctly, this one was inspired by a movie, okay, where when they have two main characters that already in relationship, but of course by accident they ran into each other, and one thing leads to the other, and of course it's called Forbidden Rendezvous. It is rose, but it's not just rose, it contains other ingredients like, of course, patchouli here, and I can sense some fruity components here. And this is one of the very interesting part. You know, Kun Anansit, or the perfumer of the brand Odyssey, he used common ingredients in perfumery, but then he mixed it in a way that make them, each of them, very unique. So I would say that it's worth trying. And well, like I said, this Forbidden Rendezvous, it contains rose, but it is a different kind of rose. This rose is not rosy, but you can smell that it is rose. Okay, it's a rose fragrance, but it is rose with some other things. So it has, I think that it has some citrus, patchouli, and a mixture. Sometimes, you know, when you read the ingredients, when you see the note pyramids, you know, you can see something that looks similar because of the ingredients, the composition in each fragrance, but the amount that the perfumer used in each fragrance can be different, and it gives you totally different feeling, totally different scents in the end. So worth checking out for sure. And the last one is Rhythm of a Day. This one, if I remember correctly, this one was inspired by a trip that the perfumer Kun Anansit went to India, and of course he got inspired by tea. Okay, tea is a common kind of drink when you go to India, and you know, the Ceylon tea. This one is a tea with milk and spice, and the spice that I use here, I can get cinnamon, I can get cardamom, but obviously tea. It is not too heavy. It has been warmed up to a nice balance. So if you like warm, nice milk tea, okay, in the Indian style, and this one is not sweetened in any means. So if you like it, if you like what I just told you about, Rhythms of a Day is one of the good thing. Good choice. And if you have to choose one out of 6 fragrances here, Rhythm of a Day would be my first choice, especially here in Zermatt. It is still quite chilly right now. It is, I would say that here in the afternoon it's about 20 degrees Celsius, so it's not too hot, it's not too cold, but comfortable, you know. But especially telling from a person that comes from Thailand, okay, I would say that this is quite cool, a cool afternoon, and this just gives me a cozy, warm and comfortable feeling when I smell Rhythms of a Day. Well, if you have a chance to come to Thailand, or if you live here in Thailand, well, please, I would suggest you go and visit the brand Odyssey. I think that it is right now only sold in a shop called Rebellion Lab and Perfume Bar. Okay, Rebellion Lab and Perfume Bar, and it's on Bantatong Road, close to Chula. And if you look in a Google map, search for Rebellion Lab and Perfume Bar, and or you can search for Dragon Town. You can find a very interesting variety of perfume there. There are many niche brands in the Rebellion Lab and Perfume Bar. You can try the brand from Kun Prin, okay, Prin Romrot, who is also a perfumer for many brands. You can search for his profile on Fragrantica. And there are also the brand Siam 1928, okay, which has many interesting fragrance under his profile as well, and also another brand, Tada Perfumier. I would say that you would spend at least an easy 3, 4, 5 hours in the afternoon at the Rebellion Lab and Perfume Bar without realizing how much time it has passed. If you're into niche perfume, and if you come to Thailand, if you have a chance, I hope you visit. And if you do so, drop me a line, give me some feedback how you like about this place and which brand you like the most, and if you have tried and found some interesting one, let me know, and then let the conversation start. And until next time, see you again here at Pulse Selection. สวัสดีครับ